Guys, I wanted to shoot you this video just to share a couple of insights. So, just got to Manchester, it's just after 5. I've got about an hour, just over an hour before I need to start get ready for coaching here tonight. And I just can't be arsed training, to be honest. Training's going, my training, personal training's going really well. But just, you know, we all have these days. So it's been a bit different today. I've had a few appointments that are non-work related appointments that I've been seeing to, so a bit out of my routine maybe. Bit of a headache this afternoon, tired, more tired than normal, whatever. And for me to train at this time as well, it means that I'm seeing my kids, the twins, for about an hour less when they're getting from school, which, you know, it means I've got to set off to get here earlier. Which is always that conflict going on in my head as to, you know, should I be spending that hour with them or spending it essentially of investing in myself. So yeah, got here, can't be arsed. And I think that, you know, the first insight I wanted to share with you was just to let you know it's normal that you can't be arsed to train sometimes. You know, that's totally normal. I think personal trainers, coaches, you know, we share a lot of motivational stuff, you know, whether it be the you know, motivational quotes, videos like this, videos maybe of me training, and you think that we're just super motivated 24/7, and that isn't the case. And I wanted to get that across because then you probably feel more normal then when you can't be arsed training, when you get in from work and you can't be bothered to get up off the settee and get yourself down to training. You know, I suppose I learnt my lesson, what I'm about to tell you, how I deal with it, because I played a lot of rugby through my, you know, late teens. It wasn't really a problem then when I was studying, but, you know, as soon as I got a job in the real world after university, and I was working like long hours as a trainer, starting, you know, at 6 a.m, you could be getting up at 5:30 in the morning, and then I'd on the days that I was rugby training at night, you'd be getting in from work and you'd be really, really tired. You might have half an hour kip on the settee, get some coffee in you or something like that, and drive off to rugby training. And I suppose that's conditioned me, because I did that for 10 years or, well, yeah, exactly 10 years. Stopped playing when I was 30. So that conditioned me into what I'm about to tell you now. And this is my personal strategy. I just get myself there. So if I've planned to do this session tonight, and say that if I'd given into it and not done it because I was a bit tired or whatever, that would lower my self-esteem, because I've given into something. I've given into it, and I've not overcome that challenge or that obstacle. And I know from experience that would play on my head then. So I'd go into coaching a group of people in the gym tonight, and I wouldn't be me. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be as confident. I wouldn't have that spring in my step, and that would affect me. And then I'd go home, and I'd be a bit different at home. It would interfere with me tomorrow as well. And so I've learned that the best thing to do, guys, is just get yourself to the gym. So I've just started foam rolling down there on the floor, and I just thought to shoot you this video to let you know what I do. So there's 2 takeaways from the video, basically. It's probably a bit of a rambling type video, but first of all, to let you know that it doesn't matter whether it's professional athletes, it doesn't matter whether it's personal trainers, coaches, it doesn't matter whether you're brand new to training and you're just literally taking those first steps from doing nothing for a few years or maybe never doing anything. It doesn't matter whether you're an intermediate or advanced trainer, as in, you know, participant in training, not a PT, and, you know, you can't be bothered training. We are all the same, guys. We all have these fluxes in mood and motivation and energy levels, and, you know, unless there's something wrong with you, then the only way around that is by not giving into it. Or sometimes you're going to give into it, aren't you? Okay, but that needs to be like, you know, less than 5% of the time. That's like a 1% of the time you give into it. But 99% of the time, you need to just get yourself down to the gym, start doing the warm-up. If you're a member of a gym where it's a group program like what we're doing here, it's fine, isn't it? Because you start to meet other people, you start talking, and it kind of looks after itself. You don't have to think. But if you're kind of like the way I train, where I'm kind of just on my own, whether I'm in here or if I went to a commercial gym or something, then you've got to get yourself motivated. And the only way, in my experience, to do that is get some music that you like, start doing your warm-up stuff. Start reminding yourself about your goals, remind yourself what it's going to mean to you if you skip that session, how it's going to affect you mentally from a negative perspective, and just rock on with it, basically. So they're the two insights, guys, yeah? So it's, one, it's normal to feel like that, and two, that's my strategy for when I do feel like that. All right, I'll crack on now.